Welcome back. Today in our Sunday Spotlight, we're talking about Gold Star moms. It's a proud yet certainly sad designation. These mothers raised soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen who died in service to our country. This is U.S. Army Special Forces Captain Andrew Pedersen-Keiser. He grew up in Connecticut, graduated from high school in Avon, went to West Point. In March 2013, he was killed in action while serving on a Special Forces team in Afghanistan. His mother, Helen Pedersen-Keiser, is the president of the Connecticut Gold Star Mothers. We're honored to have her joining us this morning on this Gold Star Mother's Day. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for the invitation.
This is an important designation, and I just want to ask you, as someone who I'm sure wishes you didn't have that pin on your lapel, why is it so important that people in your position are recognized?
We appreciate the acknowledgement because it opens our hearts that you, the public, have recognized what it stands for, and that it stands for sacrifice, and that our children gave their lives for our country.
I want you to tell me a little bit about Andrew. I don't want him to just be a name in this interview. We saw that handsome picture in his uniform, but tell us, what was it that made you so proud of your son and make you so proud now to talk about him?
Andrew was easy to raise. I sent him to Avon Old Farms High School to finish up his high school years, and they really helped form his character. But who they received was a very good boy, a very nice boy, smart, and he carried that through Avon Old Farms. He carried that through West Point. Bob and I have been in touch with hundreds of soldiers that Andrew encountered through his career. So we cherish those friendships. And every year we run a race, a 5K, ruck, which is what defines a Green Beret, they ruck. Next year we're hoping to have his entire original team back, and his West Point friends, and his Avon Old Farm School friends, and his Wallingford middle year school friends back to have a great reunion to remember Andrew one final time. And
we're going to give a plug for the race if people want to sign up for this year's race. I know that's next year's. I thought it was interesting, covering, working in the news business. One thing you cover is fallen soldiers. And so I've met a number of parents of fallen soldiers. And I thought a quote I'd never heard anyone say before, but it was on your website. The funeral was over and you said, now what? Right. And that led to this charity. Tell me about the charity that you started and the good works it does, because the Now What is remembering Andrew. Now What, right.
Thanks to our casualty assistance officer and my husband, they really heard my anguish once the funeral's finished. It was their idea to how to remember a fallen anyone, and in our case, a soldier. And so first the thoughts were a golf tournament, and then eventually we came to the ruck, mostly because Andrew was an infantry soldier, and it was just seemed like a natural fit to ruck in boots and carrying weight.
And the money you've raised goes now to help the Direct Assistance Program. Tell us what that does.
So we're very proud of this program. In the beginning, we didn't know what to do with the donations. We were just like a filter for our donations to other charities, but now we have our own charity, which directly affects Connecticut soldiers of any service, any discharge, any war.
Someone who needs help.
Anyone who needs help and has fallen through the cracks, because social services can only do so much.
I know you said there's about 20 members of your organization in Connecticut and about 80 overall Gold Star moms?
In the state, yes.
And what is the message you want the public to know about those 80 moms on this Gold Star Mother's Day?
I would like all of America, actually, to understand that if in a crowd they see a woman like I am dressed in white, I mean, I've worn this color intentionally because it depicts our child's innocence and their life. So this is our color of mourning, is white. And if they see the pin, this is their opportunity to open their hearts to our hearts and thank us, and they would understand why we look the way we look and why we are gathered together. Sometimes we'll wear a hat, a cap or a hat, but the color is white, and the pin is either one of two kinds. One has a purple background and one has a gold background.
And I want to show there's a new monument recognizing Gold Star mothers. We have some video that we can show. It's in Berlin, and this is a big deal to you.
It's a big deal.
And why is it so important that this is there?
So this monument says Gold Star Families Memorial Monument, a tribute to Gold Star families and relatives. So this is beyond Gold Star mothers. You know, when our children died, they left behind their fathers and their siblings and an entire family.
Cousins and aunts and uncles. And
right. So the Medal of Honor recipient, Woody Williams, this was his brainstorm.
Well, it certainly is a beautiful monument. We're almost out of time, and I don't want to miss plugging the ruck.
Okay.
So there aren't enough words to thank you for the sacrifice that you and your family gave. Here's the information on how people can support the cause.
That's right.
November 5th, Guilford Fairgrounds. There's a virtual option as well. Go to apkcharities.org if you want to get more information, and it can help the good works for veterans who are in need of help. Helen, Pedersen-Keiser, thank you so much for being with us. And as I said, there aren't enough words to thank you and your family for your sacrifice.
Thank you.
On this Gold Star Mother's Day.
Thank you for bringing attention to us. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you for being with us.
Okay.
That is CT22 for this week. CBS Sunday Morning is next. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll meet you back here in Studio A next Sunday morning.
Good job.